Warning, listening to Anthony may lower your IQ. Cooper is the only reason this show isn't canceled yet. Reality radio starts now.
When you do laundry, wait, so do you do laundry at your house?
What do you think?
Well, you did laundry when we lived together.
Right, because I had to, because you wouldn't do it. I'm used to a woman doing my laundry.
Okay, now you do remember that the first time I did laundry is when we were living together, and I put all my laundry and I put the liquid Tide in what I thought was a washing machine. Turned out it was the dryer.
Right. Yeah. You're not good at that.
No, so I was definitely not the person to lean into laundry doing. Well, okay, so that's even better. So somebody else at your house does the laundry.
Yes. It ends up in my closet and I go, it's magic. I put it on the floor. 2 days later, it's in the closet hung up.
Okay, this is the perfect scenario because this is the question I have for you. So I don't do laundry at my house either. I never did. And, if in case you're wondering why, see story I just told you a second ago about putting everything in the dryer instead of the washing machine. So I don't want Joe to hear this because he's going to be very upset with me. He said, after we had this fight, he said, don't tell Anthony about it. So, of course, here I am, He is weird. He doesn't like tissues. He uses like old school handkerchiefs, like it's 1847. Hello, can I have a hanky, please?
He's one of those guys that folds it up and puts it in his pocket. Really?
Yes, he loves a handkerchief. In fact, one Christmas I got him a bunch of handkerchiefs with his little initial on it. He went nuts for it. Like he loved it. So yeah, he loves a hanky. He's a weird guy.
Okay,
he's an old school.
Back up. Something I've never understood about that. So you blow your nose into it, and you put it back in your pocket?
Yep.
Really?
And then if you need it again, you pull it out and blow your nose into it again.
And then it goes back in your pocket?
Yeah, you just walk around all day with your boogers in your pocket.
Oh, wow.
Which is weird because when I was in grad school, I remember there was a story about this woman who was like afraid to leave anything anywhere. So if like a hair fell out of her head at work, she would pick it up and put it in a bag. When she heard that her skin sloughs off at work, she started wearing longer sleeves because she didn't want to leave any of her skin laying around. So first I was like, is he one of those guys that he can't leave boogers somewhere? Like if he blows his nose, is he afraid that someone's going to go to the trash and maybe do a DNA test and suddenly he has 20 children somewhere?
Is that what it is?
No, he's just really into it. He's quirky. He's quirky like that. That's one of his quirks that he likes a hanky. He doesn't like tissues. So cut to laundry. He does all the laundry and I fold it. I separate it and I fold my stuff and I give him the rest of the stuff. I give him the towels. I give him his stuff to fold. And as I'm separating the laundry, I see that his hankies are in there. His actual hankies are in there. And I said, wait a minute, you're washing your hankies, like your actual handkerchiefs with our laundry? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so that means everything I have has nose boogers in it now. It has nose boogers. He's like, that's not how laundry works. It all goes in, it's hot, it washes out, it's not a problem. I'm like, I want a DNA test done. I want a forensic person in here right now to go through my socks and underwear and shirts and show me that there's none of your nose boogers in any of my stuff.
It's in your underwear right now. It's touching your crotch.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, your nose boogers are all over my stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, he said it doesn't work that way. I'm 100% wrong. He's like, what about your underwear? Like, what about my well, I washed your underwear with my stuff. I'm like, what's coming off my underwear?
Wow, there's a lot on there.
Well,
probably.
Hang on a minute. That's different. That's passive stuff. Whatever's coming off my underwear is passive. It's something I didn't mean to be in there. I'm not fully taking a shit in my underwear and then throwing it in the laundry. Do you know what I mean? Like if I did that, yes, I could see you getting upset. But, I do a good job I think I wipe pretty well, but even if I'm not perfect that day and it ends up in my underwear, it's so little bit that it's not going to infiltrate everything. Whereas nose boogers, you're literally blowing your nose into a tissue all day. There's so much stuff in there that you're throwing in my laundry.
Yeah, and maybe he had a cold that day, and so it was always dripping. What is wrong with him? Why he's not 900 years old.
I don't understand it. He has these weird quirks. That's one of his things, the hanky thing. I don't, I love him anyway, but I don't love the idea that there's nose boogers in my clothes. And he's trying to explain to me that he washes it like very, very, very hot, and that's not going to happen. But I don't know. I don't trust the machines. I don't think that the machines do all that great a job. And here's my evidence. I threw a T-shirt in there that had a stain on it, and it came back, and you could still see the stain. Like the coffee stain wasn't gone. So if the coffee stain is not fully gone, your nose boogers are not gone. I'm sitting in your nose boogers right now in my shorts.
Well, the problem is you don't have your own washer and dryer.
Oh my God.
So you use community washer and dryers. So other guys are washing. So you just know it's not just Joe's nose boogers in your crotch. It's every guy nose boogers.
I hadn't even thought about that. It's everybody in my building. I live in a giant building with hundreds of people. Think about all the stuff that's ending up in my laundry. Ugh.
Yeah.
We're all now biologically related. Like everybody in my building now is all biologically related somehow. There's going to be like a murder, and they're going to come here and take DNA, and suddenly like 300 people are going to be hauling them all in.
Can you imagine if you blacklighted that machine and then, scraped it and sent it to a lab or something, what you would find?
I would never leave the house again. That would be it. I would never wash. I would be one of those people that I would wear something once and then just throw it away.
That right there will prove to you should not move into an apartment or a condo or anything that doesn't have its own washer and dryer.